Hi, ihr habt doch sicherlich alle mitbekommen, dass Red Dead Redemption ein Remake bekommt. Ja, scheiße, ist halt ein Re-Release, ne? Für moderne Konsolen, ohne wirkliche Änderung. Die PlayStation 4 ist jetzt nicht die aktuellste Konsole, wie wir alle wissen. Das ist die PlayStation 5. Und der PC wird auch wieder komplett ausgelassen. Und über die Switch müssen wir nicht reden. Weiß nicht. Und ich habe mir so gedacht, es gibt nicht so wirklich viele Wild-West-Spiele für den PC, oder? Außer halt Red Dead Redemption 2. Aber dann ist mir eingefallen, ich habe tief in meiner Steam-Bibliothek geguckt und ich habe eins gefunden. Und das werden wir heute spielen. Und da sind wir auch schon im Spiel. Und zwar Call of Juarez, oder wie auch immer man das ausspricht. Ist eine tatsächliche Überraschung von Ubisoft tatsächlich. Ein altes Game von Ubisoft. Und wir fangen einfach mal, gucken mal ein bisschen in die Story rein, würde ich sagen. Ich mach mal auf... ja, ich möchte Tutorials deaktivieren. Ich habe das nämlich schon mal durchgespielt.
Don't I know you, sir?
Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
What are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell. It was about 30 years ago. Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Ihr merkt schon, das Spiel nimmt sich nicht so wirklich zu 100% ernst.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
Das ist eines der Spiele, der Wildwest-Spiele mit dem
Was it
besten
Pat
Gunplay.
Garrett's posse?
Es macht
Oh,
mega
yeah.
Spaß in dem
I
Spiel.
heard the shots and I knew I had to
They're
move
coming from
fast.
the rear!
Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire
Einfach
homestead. I decided to help
satisfying.
Billy and the boys out a bit.
Wenn ich treffen
So
würde.
that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Ja, kein Dive. Oh,
He's right behind us! Where the hell's
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads cut
Send
off.
these sumbitches running! Kill them, for Christ's sake!
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea.
Matrix-Dings ist auch geil.
It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Aua.
You think you can kill me too?
Wenn ich treffen würde, wäre das natürlich auch nochmal einiges besser.
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed.
So, hoch da. Aus.
The right position is very important.
Aua.
Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do you?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah.
Na? Okay.
A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you!
Watch your flank!
Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house.
Alter. Scheiße, treffe ich, Alter. Jetzt treffe ich dann auf einmal nichts mehr. So Spiel lang nicht gespielt.
I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo. It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave.
Billy the Kid.
Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
Ow, ow, ow,
I can keep this up all day!
Kaboom.
I think I got one!
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming.
He's missing all the action back!
Alter, Aim ist bei mir nicht mehr im Spiel drin.
That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side."
Ja, bin dabei. Wenn ich treffen würde. Gott.
Where'd he come from?
Ja, Ups. Boom. Oh, Bruce.
Shoot that bastard!
So satisfying.
Kill him for Christ's sake!
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. "They got a Gatlin!" Billy shouted. "Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention." He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it?
Dead eye.
Those poor son of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Na komm.
Jack, he's just joshing with you now.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Right. Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Ja, mein Kopf aus.
Yeah. And just when I thought I was done with them,
So
more of these hapless bastards would pop up. Finally, I had the stables within my reach. After the
Punkte.
fight, maybe we could treat ourselves to some fried chicken.
Oh, Leute.
And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Jetzt gibt's ein Duell. Die gibt's nämlich gefühlt in jedem Level oder so.
You challenged him to a showdown.
You read that in a dime novel?
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Fokus. Na komm, zieh die Waffe. Tu es. Genau
And
so.
that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett.
Oh,
So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables.
ob diese ganzen Geschichten so stimmen? Man weiß ja nie.
And stepped inside, and bam!
Au.
Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
Ja, genau. Guck mal. Ehrenhaft, man kann die auch unehrenhaft besiegen, aber ich glaube, das letzte Mal, als ich zurückgespielt habe, habe ich auch versucht, alle ehrenhaft zu töten. Immer nochmal Level.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his Colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid. It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Na, das ist dann ja wohl ein schnelles Ende für Silas Greaves, wa? Für die Geschichte.
He was with John Kinney's gang, and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Dead. All I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape too.
Ein Schlüssel.
My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Das wird ja nicht so schwer sein, wenn hier Leichen... Ah, ja.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun. I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did.
Nur mit einer
Anybody
Schrotflinte.
see Billy?
Oh Gott.
Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You
Hat er noch
hardly
einen
had to aim
Kopf,
the
Alter?
damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Ja, vielleicht ist es draußen, vielleicht ein bisschen besser mit tatsächlich Pistolen.
Anybody see him? Middle it.
Hallo. Na gut, lauf mal weg.
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell. The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
Runter? Nicht runter. Gut. Wohin denn? Ach so, lol. Ups.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there.
Also wäre ich da jetzt gestorben, wenn ich treu gewesen.
I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Ja, stealthy.
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
You hooligans can go to hell.
It's you or me.
He's in town somewhere.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and color. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Ja, ich nutze nur die Shotgun. Wo schießt denn der? Keine Ahnung, ich lauf weg.
Let's do this.
There's children here.
Oh, hi.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. We prize them too high, if you ask me.
Oh, ich glaube... Ach, da oben. Danke. Ah, ich glaube, ich bin aber eben falsch gesprungen. Oh mein Gott. Eine Leiter. Das werde ich schneiden. Ja. Ja, halt die Schnauze.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free.
Have you no respect for decency?
So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Gott, Alter. Nee, Gewehr.
I knew if I made it out of there in one piece, no one would put a price on my head.
Because everybody in Lincoln would be dead?
No, because they all thought I was Billy. And all that blame would fall on him. Meanwhile, Deputy Bob Ollinger was organizing a posse to put me down.
I'm impregnable. In for the kill. Death is too good for him. Come on, smoke that son of a bitch. Stop him!
Wow.
Get the women off the street!
Arm yourselves!
How the hell did he get away? I'll flank it!
Also die Flanken...
Don't let him get away!
Klappt nicht so gut, wa? Aua. Nein, doch.
Really pissing me off! Leave him to me! We can take him!
Danke.
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Ihr habt die Schnelligkeit vergessen, das kam ja auch noch dazu. Sie.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
Ja. Und ich würde sagen, das reicht für heute. Danke fürs Zuschauen, liken und abonnieren nicht vergessen und wir sehen uns bei was auch immer ich als nächstes mache.